Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see anybody there, and I saw that you sent a notice, and the notice was for the video conference hearing, and I believe it had, yeah, the details attached. So looks like you gave them fair notice and filed a motion for judgment, and there is no response that's been filed that I can see as of this morning. I didn't see any response filed to your summary judgment motion, and they are not here. So, Mr. Hall, how do you wish to proceed?
I guess we would request the court grant judgment in our favor with the proposed judgment on file.
I think we can do that. So I will sign the order that is on file, and it should be ready. You should be able to view it signed by the end of the day.
That sounds good to me.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Hall. If
Thank
there's
you,
nothing
Judge.
else, then you are excused.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Corey said the eviction appeal people are in person, but he didn't get my email about the Zoom.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. And the notice said that it was going to be in person too.
So
Okay.
he's going to set up his iPad, right? He's going to set up his iPad so that they can talk to you at the bench.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one while he's doing that. Next one is Discovery Bank versus Benito.
There was a Melissa Reed who emailed me about that one.
Okay, yeah, she's the attorney for that one. Okay.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, so I don't see any response from Benito Roman.
Right, I don't have one either.
Okay. All right. Well, then Miss Reed, how do you wish to proceed on your motion for summary judgment?
We'd like to proceed on it, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, do you want to present any evidence, or do you want me to just sign it? Sign the order.
Can you just sign it?
Okay, yeah. Let me see. There is a proposed order on file, and
Yes.
It's the one from September 2022. That's the one you want me to sign?
I thought they updated the stuff. I don't think there's been any payments or anything
Okay.
on here. Yes, so that'll be fine.
That's the one that you want me to sign?
Yes, please.
Okay. This one says
Let me make sure.
damages in the amount of $3,089.87.
That's correct.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
And the
Great.
And the language in the order actually covers it too, minus any payments received. So if they pay anything, it'll be taken out. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Well, that's it, Miss Reed. Thank you so much. You are.
Thank you. All right. I appreciate you all. Have
Okay.
a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Everybody else. All right, good afternoon, Mr. Viltz.
Hey, good afternoon.
So it appears that the defendants showed up in person,
Okay.
and hold on, let's see, I'm bringing in. Is Home Trader is your client, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, and let's see, we've got, hold on. There is a Vinsta Trong.
Yes,
Yes.
that's me. I'm here.
Here's the situation, Your Honor. Home Trader is my client. Vin works for them. And because my primary witness, his sister Samantha, is in an airport, United Airlines, catching a flight at 2:22 this afternoon, either she's going to hop in here or baby brother's going to cover it because they both work at Home Trader.
Got it, okay.
So that's why I have two of them. Whichever one of them wants to join in the circus, the other is free to move about the country.
Okay, no problem. And then I believe that we have Mr. Nibs present.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to,
Can you turn it up? Bear with us, Your Honor. We're trying to fix the sound.
yeah, there's some feedback?
No, we fixed it now. Thank you.
Okay, all right. And Mr. Nibs, who do you
Yes.
have there with you?
Attorney Jim Narvios.
Oh, okay, Mr. Narvius.
Hi, good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
And Attorney Nimi is behind. She's also.
Okay. And Attorney Narvios, you're welcome to use the iPad that's provided there in the court, or if you have your laptop or another device with you, you can use that as well. It's entirely up to you. We switched over to a Zoom docket this afternoon. We normally are in person, but I am out of town. So, so we switched over to a Zoom docket. And when I looked in the file, I saw that you might not have gotten that notice. So, so I apologize for the miscommunication. But whatever device you are comfortable using, you're welcome to use that device before we proceed. I just wanted to give you that opportunity.
Thank you.
Are you good with the iPad that's set up right now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, perfect. All right. And Mr. Vilt and Mr. Narvios, have the two of you had an opportunity to discuss the case?
We have not. I've tried to communicate, and unfortunately, I haven't had an opportunity to. I would
Okay.
like to, if possible.
Here's what I can do. Just take me out of it. I can create a breakout room for the two of you, and it'll be a private conversation. And give you as much time. Y'all are the last case on the docket, and I got all day. So, but I got in trouble saying that last week. So maybe I should give you a time limit. I told two attorneys I got all day, and they said, okay, Judge, we need 20 minutes. And 2.5 hours later, we were still in court. So I'm going to tell you guys, you got 10. No, I'm just kidding. I truly mean that. Well, Mr. Vilt's staying 5. All right, I'm going to hold you to it.
You named that tune in 5 notes.
All right, I'm going to create a breakout room for the two of you. And when you see the prompt on the screen, you can join that room. It's not, why is it making me do that? Okay, here we go. Okay. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully it won't last that long.
I've learned my lesson. Y'all got 10 minutes. Figure it out and come back. What are you guys doing? Do y'all miss me?
Yes.
I
Yes,
miss
we do.
you. I hate driving in Dallas. Can I just say that for the record?
Yes. I don't like driving to Dallas either.
I hate it. It is not fun.
What, is Luke having fun?
He is. He is. He's having a good time. So
That's good.
he's learning a lot, and so we'll see. What else?
Are you doing anything besides being on your computer?
No, I'm catching up on work. Yay. And we've like visited a couple of family members, just kind of see a few people while we're here.
That's good.
So that's been nice. I was gonna ask you something about something that you emailed me.
Oh, was it a civil case?
Let me see.
Or the P card? Well, today it was about the civil case of the P card.
Oh,
Oh, and then that bonding.
Oh,
company
it was the civil case. Yeah, the one about the DWAP.
guy. Mhm.
I did look at that one, but I don't remember what.
Something about they were consolidated, and one of them shows dispose and the other one doesn't, but they're consolidated. So the clerk is asking. I forgot what she said in the email.
Okay. Corey just sent a text saying y'all are muted. I have y'all's video up.
Oh,
Oh, he says they can't hear us. Okay.
I forgot.
They can see us talking though. Okay, yeah, that was it. And then the other one, that criminal case, I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh, the P card. Yeah, that's for the annual conference.
Did you give me the receipt for that? Because I don't.
If
I looked in my email, but I didn't see.
didn't, okay, I'll find the email that like the confirmation email and send that to you,
Okay.
because that's what that's for. And you can be out tomorrow, and I hope your mom's surgery is good.
I know. It's going to be an overnight stay for her too. It's like not a outpatient thing.
So they usually just do that because they just have to check her
Yeah.
vitals
Yeah.
and make sure she's okay. Okay, and you can use my stamp on the agenda.
I got that one. Yeah. I'm working on the packets. I've only done 3 and I've been working on it since 11.
Make the interns do it.
Well, there's only 2 interns over there.
Oh.
Because Zach hasn't come in today or all week.
Zach's out all week.
And then Ava didn't come in today. And
Okay.
then one of them is in upstairs in the felony trial, and the other 2, I'm not sure what they're doing right now.
Shut up for number 10, based on the submission docket
Oh, an attorney showed up for number 10 on the submission docket, Corey said.
for portfolio recovery. She's
Number 10.
She represents the plaintiff.
Oh, okay. Let me check to make sure that nobody answered, so you can tell her what to do.
Oh, let me
no.
see.
'Cause
I can see you, Corey. I can still see you.
I'm pretty ready to do something, but I'm like, oh, I forgot I'm up on the screen out there.
Oh yeah, you are.
Changed my thing too.
Wait, I can turn off my, wait. I can
There you go. Right.
Okay. I'm looking up the portfolio,
I told her basically, I say, it's on the submission docket. She's like, oh, no, I'm saying, so I'm looking at my docket, it says submission. So your case is on the submission docket, and more than likely, I'm gonna let Judge know that you're here. More than likely, whatever you're requesting, it's probably gonna be signed out. And so let me just let me know you're.
She told you, no.
And she represents the plaintiff?
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah, they filed a motion for default. Nobody answered. So wait. Oh, hold on. Notice of hearing for today.
That's right here. Well, I sent the email. On the submission docket.
No, so quick, the attorney.
Oh, yeah, she's good to go on that one.
Okay, you gonna sign off on it?
Yeah, tell her I'll sign the order on that one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yay.
I say, yeah, I say, we're virtual today. So, yeah, we send out the notice, they get the notice. I didn't get that notice.
Well, he's the defendant, so yeah, I sent it to the plaintiff. Because they're the ones who scheduled the hearing.
But the plaintiff didn't.
Send it to me. Yeah.
Okay, that's my right.
He's not even on the case, so I wouldn't even known to send it to him.
No problem. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Like, reading
Fundamental,
no, it's beyond that.
it's imperative. Corey said reading is imperative. It's beyond fundamental, it's imperative.
Yeah, it's kind of important when you're an attorney. You know,
Yes.
to do those kind of things. I'm just saying. Well,
Don't see it a lot though.
unfortunately, yeah,
Lately.
unfortunately, we do not. Should try to fix that.
I don't think there's any fixing that, Judge. I think everyone's kind of set in their ways now.
Well, they need to change their ways and read more things.
Yep. You can't see my desk. It's like the packet stuff all over.
Who? You should go get those interns. to do it. Okay, we've got some people back. I'm gonna close the room so everybody can come back. All right, I think we have everybody. Everybody's back. Okay, Mr. Narvios and Mr. Vilt, what say you?
I say that we had a delightful time hanging out for our 5 minutes. We reached some mutual conclusions and we have something that opposing counsel would like to put on the record. And if it's accurate, I'll approve it. And if it's not accurate, I'll clean it up. How's that?
No problem. And what I can do is have my court reporter actually join you, Mr. Narvios, in the courtroom. And she'll log onto the Zoom as well, and then we can go on the record. I try to accommodate. See, we got this little hybrid thing going on over here.
Yes, but at the same time, it helps that you have seasoned veterans hanging out because we know the lay of the land, having done hundreds of these.
Absolutely. And I appreciate your experience and your brevity.
Yes, name that tune in 5 notes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
If only the rest of your cases would go that smooth.
Well, if only the 20-minute that turned into 2.5-hour case had, chosen the path of least resistance.
That's what you have bailiffs for. If you lock them in,
Let me tell you
somebody
something.
else departs.
We were in person for that whole adventure, and Mr. Vilt, you can't see my bailiff, but Mr. Narvios can. And when I tell you he was like the blood vessel on the front of his head was about to bust because he was so like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
If
I was
you
like,
lock them in the courthouse and all they have is that little vending machine down on one,
just saying.
the
But
next day when you come back,
we
they
all had to be locked in there with them. That was the
Oh,
problem.
I coined the term when raising my kids. They're now 27 and 25. There's a term called acts of purposely.
Acts of purposely.
Acts of purposely.
Okay.
It looks like it was an accident. Just say it.
We have to explore that as an option.
Train those attorneys. Train them well.
We may have to explore that as an option.
Acts of purposely. I'm not on the record, am I?
Not yet.
Oh, good. Good.
Tiff, let me know when you're ready. Oh, she's probably still saying that. Okay.
I'm here, Judge. I'm ready.
Okay, wonderful. All right, we are on the record in cause number 23 CCV. No. Yes. Yes, 23 CCV 073006 Home Trader LLC versus Wayne Nibbs and all occupants. We are doing a bit of a hybrid situation this afternoon where we have Clay Vilt, who is the attorney for the plaintiff, present on the Zoom, and Mr. Jim Narvios, who is the attorney for the defendant, present in the courtroom. The court reporter is also present in the courtroom and also logged on to the Zoom. With that, I don't think that we really need to consider any consent for the court reporter to record the proceedings remotely. We are also live on the court's private YouTube channel. So if there are any issues or if that comes up, we will know that there were a few different ways that we were memorializing this proceeding. And so Mr. Vilt and Mr. Narvios have had the opportunity to consult with each other with regard to the merits of the case. And I believe, Mr. Narvios, you are ready to put something on the record.
So opposing counsel and I have agreed to a I believe it's can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yes, sir, we can. There's a little bit of feedback, but it's okay.
All right, as long as you can hear me. We've agreed to a 7-day move out in order for the court, so that way Mr. Nibbs would have the opportunity in 7 days to move out. And without an eviction, should he move out, opposing counsel agreed that an eviction will not be on Mr. Nibbs' record and that the fees would be waived. Now, additionally, if he does not move out within the 7-day period, then the court would enter an order for him to be evicted, and everything will be standing into place as if it was going through an eviction today.
Okay, so just so that I'm clear, you agreed to give Mr. Nibbs 7 days from today to move out of the premises. If he does, then they would, I guess, how will you accomplish the no eviction on his record, Mr. Vilt? What's the agreement there?
I'd be delighted to tell you, Your Honor. It's much like an agreed judgment. But
Okay.
what we're doing is we're abating that agreed judgment for 7 days.
Got
If in fact, Mr. Nibbs does not move out in a timely manner, then we will notify the court and request that the court enter judgment. That's how we'll do it.
That's
And while we're here, just for the fun of it, covering all of my bases, an issue of what would be an appropriate supersedious bond in the event of this agreed judgment, because they still somehow could appeal it. So if the court would entertain, let's say that the bond, the supersedious bond, typically it's 10 months, I believe, of what a
Right.
normal monthly payment would be.
right.
My client purchased the property for $74,000 at an HOA sale.
Okay.
So if we were to just do simple math of $740 a month times 10 months, that's $7,400.
Okay.
That's the best I got for simple math.
Okay. I like simple math. And if he does move out, then the agreed judgment would still.
It doesn't get entered
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. because he moved out. We don't care. We dismiss the case.
Okay.
How's that?
Sounds like a plan.
That's what I get for having astute opposing counsel. I can
All
handle
right.
the simple stuff.
Sounds good. All right. So with that, let's see. Okay. With that, then we will reset the case for. Let me look at a calendar and give you another date because we'll reset the case for August 2nd.
Yes.
that way that gives the 7-day move out and then time for everybody to do whatever needs to be done after the 7 days, whether that's the agreed judgment or the dismissal. If the dismissal happens, we obviously won't need to meet back on the second. Actually, if either one happens, we won't need to come back on the second. If for some reason neither of those happens, then we've got a placeholder to at least allow for some follow-up and to assure that everything is going according to planned. So we'll do a reset for this particular case for August 2nd at 1:30. And this is your notice for both parties. It will be in person on August 2nd at 1:30 in the courtroom.
Wonderful.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you all very much. I always appreciate time well spent and appreciate when you guys try to work something out and come to a settlement without my intervention. So, but I'm here if you need me. So we will, and is there anything else that we need to put on the record before we go off the record?
Nope, believe we're done here.
Okay. All right. We are off the record. Thank you, gentlemen, for working hard and for trying to come to some type of resolution. The court appreciates your experience and your professional courtesy for each other.
Wonderful. Look forward to seeing you again sometime.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Vilt, and thank you, Mr. Narvios. If there's nothing else, then you are all excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Take care.
You too. Bye. Okay. I got some weird message from like some AI assistant. Like
An
it
email?
was- yeah, no, it was in the chat. It was like,
Oh,
hi, I'm an AI assistant helping Vince Trong take notes for this meeting.
what?
I was like, oh, I don't think that's
Weird.
yeah, that is weird. But anyway, okay. Okay.